2009-0483, Parish President Mark's report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to thank everyone who attended the Senior Citizens Christmas Luncheon, and a special thanks to all the sponsors who helped make the event a memorable one. And I'd also like to thank my appointed personnel for organizing and assisting in the event. There's some. We had Benny Grunch in a bunch. The seniors really enjoyed it. We had a great meal, and the hospital came over and did the blood testing, tested for high blood pressure, and we had over 500 people in attendance. And just like to thank everyone who participated. I'd like to also thank and recognize the St. Charles Rotary Club, who sponsored the Christmas tree lighting at the West Bank Park. The Rotary Club has been doing this for over 15 years. It was well attended, and I think they gave money to, that's a good-looking guy there. They gave money to the United Way. We had Santa Claus came out and gave the kids Christmas presents, and they also had hot chocolate. Thanks also to Faye Care and her staff and volunteers for organizing the St. Charles Toy and Gift Fund. A special thanks to all who sponsored this wonderful event. It was at the Harry Hurst Middle School across the river, and I know we probably serviced over 1,000 kids. And as you can see in the background, the stadiums on both sides were filled with gifts, and it were broken down according to age groups, and they wouldn't allow the parents to go with them. The kids can go up there and select the toy, but the parents had to stay at the bottom, so the kids got to select what they wanted rather than what the parents wanted. It was very well handled, and a great big thanks go out to Faye and her staff. I'd like to thank also all those who came out this weekend to support the first bark at the Bridge Park. Also thanks to all our many sponsors and supporters who made very generous donations. The event drew about 300 people, and it raised over $2,000 to help fund the new animal shelter. I think this is going to be an ongoing event, and I think the next events we'll have a lot more people. Just a few words about the recent flooding that began December 15th. During the rain event of this kind, it's crucial that we have the manpower to get the job done. That being said, some of the public work crews worked long hours to make sure the parish drainage system were operating at optimum levels. Prior to the event, Public Works drainage employees followed pre-storm procedures in preparation for the incoming storm. You probably saw them out a couple of days before, cleaning out catch basins and checking all the pumps and the main clogged areas that usually cause drainage. During the event, employees are performing various tasks to keep the water moving to its outfall canals. We even had our recreation department field employees also assisted in keeping the ditches cleaned and the culverts open. During this event, a few special projects are undertaken. Sandbagging crews stopped levees overtopping in the River Ridge area of Booty in about 4 hours Tuesday afternoon after we were notified by the public. Wednesday, crews pumped out the intersection at Ormond and Airline Highway with the assistance of the Pontchartrain Levee Board to allow people out of Ormond to get out of there. 4 additional pumps were added to increase capacity at the Sunset Drainage Pumping Station by Gosh. The parish also brought in 4 additional 30-inch hydraulic pumps at 4 drainage structures on the East Bank Hurricane Protection Levee. Workers also installed a pump to aid during the Willow Ridge area. All pumping stations were manned and are monitored around the clock using telemetry. This telemetry system, we got it in about 15 pumping stations now, and it's working very well. We can monitor it. We actually kind of pumped the canals down a little lower than we normally did, and I think it really helped out. Wastewater employees also worked long hours to deal with increasing flows coming from the treatment plant related to rainwater infiltration of the system. Because of their hard work, sewer backups were kept to a minimum. We did have some backups, and we are still experiencing some backups in some areas, but we think we have it under control. The hardest hit area was in the Luling Parity area, which received over 13 inches of rain in 2 days. We fought a gallant battle, but I think the rain won this time. This was truly a team effort, and I want to thank everybody for their efforts. I also want to thank our citizens for alerting us of the problem areas and assisting us in keeping our drainage systems clear. I want to ensure our residents that we will learn from this event and will move forward with important drainage projects slated for the next year. And also, I'd like to thank, on behalf of the St. Charles Parish and my administration, and I'd like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a very happy and prosperous New Year. Also, we did have one area of concern. The most trouble issue faces during the night was the vandalism of pumps at several locations. Most noticeably, the pumping location on Fox Lane and St. Rose were vandalized by residents either manually engaging the pump to run all night or outright damaging the pump. The Fox Lane pump was vandalized twice, where wires were being torn out of the pumps during the second attempt. St. Charles Parish, we called the St. Charles Parish Sheriff's Department. They had to actually stay there and monitor that pumping station all night. So if you see anybody vandalizing our pumping station, please call the EOC so we can handle it. And that concludes my report, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. St. Pierre.